quickly gonna get this out of the way, but thank you guys so much for all the reception on the worst Ninjago video you'll ever see series. I really do enjoy making those videos, and reading the comments is my favorite thing to do. So I just wanted to say thank you, and now on to the rant. I don't think Zane is going to be given the time of day for just a teaspoon of attention. Theory number 2, Zane freaking dies in the first round of the tournament. I really wished I was not correct about that theory, but clearly they just looked at Zane and went like, yeah, let's make him lose in the first match of the tournament and have him do nothing for the rest of the season. Like, what? I understand it was rigged and there was virtually no chance Zane would win, but really? He couldn't last longer than 30 seconds? You could have paired him up with any other opponent, have Zane win that one, and then lose to Zer. Cause in that case, I wouldn't be as mad, since Zane did something notable. Like, yeah, you did your best, Zane, good job, obviously the cards weren't in your favor, blah blah blah. And in the Zer fight, he could have at least used his ice in a better way, or his battle IQ. Even though he wouldn't win, it would have not been as pathetic and short, but nah, they didn't want Zane to do anything important in this tournament. They just wanted him to be in the sidelines, just there. This frustrates me. I was so looking forward to Zane's first ever tournament, and I was excited to see him giving it his all, because we haven't seen a Zane W in a while, but I was extremely disappointed. Only notable thing Zane did was learn Rising Dragon technique insanely quickly, probably faster than any other character as of yet, and we'll come back to that later. But you really could not have utilized Zane in any other way. He feels like a side character now. However, I will give them the benefit of the doubt and say there was a lot of characters that they were trying to balance, and that is not at all an easy task. But you can see which characters they are prioritizing. I'm not even asking that much for Zane, I'm simply asking for acknowledgement. Not development, not too much of a focus, just something for Zane to do that actually contributes to the plot in some way. He did that in part 1, but the only problem with that was it felt like it overstayed its welcome towards the end, but it's way better than part 2. Not just for Zane, but for Cole too. Not much people know, but Cole is my second favorite character, and the fact that both of my favorite characters were shoved to the side is just upsetting. I think that there is some hope for us ZANE fans with the recent leaks that have surfaced that seem to be more in favor of Zane, but just be wary of leaks in general since some of them can be faked, like Dragons Rising Season 3 leak, Zane dies, or Dragons Rising Season 3 leak, Zane's gonna make out with a Dragonian guard behind a Wendy's. Stuff like that, so please do your research beforehand and don't believe every leak you see. But now, on to my theories about Zane and what he'll be doing in Dragons Rising Season 3. Yes, I know I said this theory in another rant video. He would have a little side plot going on and he goes out and finds Pixel, but I think now it seems more probable, as according to a set leak for Zane's Ultra Combo mech that features her car, as well as the set designer interview from a few months ago stating that she will be back.
Hey, don't worry, Pixel will be back at some point.
She was mentioned in the latest.
She was mentioned in the trailer, yeah. Her name is on the storyboard, so. Okay. The board with all the different things we still want to touch on, so. She'll be back at some point.
The team is most likely going to be split up again, so I believe Zane will be going out looking for Pixel, or he stays at the monastery and Pixel appears from the portal like, surprise babe, I'm not actually dead. As for what Pixel will be doing, I think she'll be a key component from what happened to Zane after the merge. She could either be the root cause, or she could have suffered from the same fate as Zane, and they both work together to try to solve that mystery. There was a leak that my friend sent me, and it was this. And I was like, nah, this looks super fake, it's way too early for this. However, some of this might be true, as it echoes what the more legit leaks are saying. There obviously is a translation error, but now we know that as Dragonians. So if that has been confirmed, what about this part about Source Dragon of Concentration? Well, another leak was for this dragon set that is called the Arc Dragon of Focus, and this could also be a translation error. This is why I think this might relate to Zane in a way, because in the the episode where Zane is learning Rising Dragon, Lloyd says this,
"You're too focused on fighting back!"
And after that, Zane instantly gets it and learns the technique. This has a possibility of not meaning anything and the dragon has nothing to do with Zane, but that scene might be a slight hint into what could be coming next for Zane in the future. Like when he used to have a sixth sense and he seemed to have more of a better perception than all of the other ninja. Even after being revealed as a robot, Zane still sensed stuff. Could that relate to focus? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely confident in this theory since it sounds like I'm pulling stuff out of thin air, but it's something to think about for sure.
Why do bad things happen to good people like me? It isn't fair! Life isn't fair!
If Pixel isn't the reason and it's something completely different, then I believe it will be explored in this next season, but I'll go a step further and say it will happen in part 2 of season 3. Because what if the reason is that someone or something did not want Zane roaming around? What if someone wanted to contain him and seal him away under Imperium where no one would find him? What if he is seen as a threat or a powerful artifact? Yeah, I know, dehumanizing him even further, but it seems like everyone else is doing it in the administration, so why not me? This bird is just beep, 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 beep. Or the egg is laid by this bird that keeps chirping outside my window. Or the egg could be the reason why Zane is so robotic and not himself, as an alibi for the writers mistreating him. Or the egg actually doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things, and someone just wanted to have a Steel Eyes type Pokemon.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
Flee my impact zone!
Please leave your thoughts down in the comments if you agree or disagree. I like to read them. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.